Over the last 12 months, my team and I have audited over 50 Shopify brands, from bootstrap startups to 8-figure monsters, right? So different niches, different ad budgets, but the same mistakes came up again and again, right? And in this video, I'm going to break down the 7 most common things holding brands back from real, scalable growth. Whether you're running ads already or you're planning to scale in Q4 or 2026, this one's for you, right? So the first and biggest mistake, they have no financial plan, no spend targets, no CAC targets, no idea what success even looks like. They're just spending and hoping. So what we do at every brand is we build a 6 or 12 month plan, right? And it's a financial forecast, target revenue, budgeted ad spend, CAC to LTV ratio, contribution margin targets, MER targets. And that gives us a scoreboard, right? So we can track it if we're winning or if we're losing, or if we're just burning money. And if you don't know your numbers, you can't grow on purpose. You're kind of just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it sticks. Let's get a strategy in place and let's scale with purpose. Okay, second mistake, they're obsessed with ROAS. Everybody still loves ROAS, but ROAS lies. You can obviously have a 4x ROAS and still lose money, or just not. That's not a very smart way to spend the money. You know, you can have a 4x ROAS on a remarketing campaign, but you know, you could have got them in through email. But the things that we're looking at now are, I just love new customers. I think that's definitely such a key area to grow in your business, is focusing on new customers. Once you have a good product and you have a good delivery and you have good retention and email tactics, you should just be spending your money on getting them into your ecosystem. And then we also want to look at contribution margin, and then we also want to look at your MER. They're probably the 3 big ones for me. And then obvious, if it's a KPI for you, your monthly profit. Okay, mistake number 3, boring offers, man. So 10% off isn't just enough anymore for e-commerce brands. Or what works right now, you know, bundles, urgency, tiered discounts, loyalty programs, mystery gifts, you know, just good, cool offers. And that's what gets someone to act today and not scroll past if it's not like a really strong brand. You don't need to race to the bottom. What you need to do is you need to give people a reason to click now. So yeah, really just look at what you're offering there. Look at how you're packaging your products and what the experience is from ad to credit card information into the system. A big mistake is obviously no creative system, right? So no content energy. They've got, you know, a couple of UGC videos from 6 months ago. There's no plan for the next shoot. There's no founder-led content, no fresh creatives. You can't scale it if you don't have volume and variation. I have a couple of videos about that. So every brand needs a creative pipeline. You need a monthly product photography, weekly UGC, founder-led content, evergreen ads, constant testing of your statics. And yeah, Meta obviously needs content. So your brand needs consistency on that. And if you're not feeding the machine, you're falling behind. I have a video out about how Meta works in 2025. Please do watch that, and let's share with you how important creative is now, even more important than it was, you know, 3 months ago. So yeah, keep all that in mind. Now, an obvious big mistake is they're lacking retention strategy, so they're leaving money on the back end. So most brands we audit, you know, they rely entirely on new customer acquisition. You know, their welcome flow strategy or their post-purchase strategy and their campaigns, they're not really set up for success. There's no education going on, there's no entertainment going on. They just kind of push discounts and really poor offers. So make sure you have your retention strategy down to a T. You know, make sure you really understand what we're doing to extend the lifetime value of a customer. You know, you spend so hard to try to get them into your system. You know, make sure that they're spending more money. It's really important. Next up, your site isn't helping you convert. Your product pages, they don't have trust signals, reviews, social proof, guarantees. There's no bundling options, there's no upsells, bad layouts. Some aren't even optimized for mobile. I'm not saying you need a perfect site, but you need a site that's going to get the deal done. It's going to get people excited about putting their credit card information in. So yeah, make sure you're always improving that journey too. I know that sometimes it can be on the bottom of your priority list. You know, you want to focus on your ads, you want to focus on your product, but it's really, really important because it's where people go to actually shop. So the final one, and it's a big one, you don't have a real brand, right? So same font, same color palette, same tone as every other Shopify store. Honestly, if I swapped your logo with 10 other brands, a lot of people probably wouldn't even notice, right? So you want to build a brand people remember. You know, look at, again, examples I kind of use: Road, Represent, Space Goods. You know, they're real brands, they have voice, they have vision, they have vibe, And if you're just a product with a discount code, you're always going to be replaceable. So, try to focus on building a brand. So if you're stuck right now, go back through these 7 things, and chances are 2 or 3 of them are holding you back from real growth. It's not always the ads, often it's the system around the ad that's broken. And we fix these problems for brands doing 10k a month or $1 million a month. And yeah, we can audit your setup and show you where to go next. So if you're interested in that, please do click the link below. You can chat to me, we can book a call. And yeah, otherwise, please do subscribe, really means a lot. Like the video, and yeah, feel free to drop any comments if you have any questions or if you have any concerns. Thank you so much, and appreciate you checking out the video.